conference affair lined up for you today as the Phoenix Suns come in for this one. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Going to bring you the NBA right here on 2K Sports. For the season series between these two teams, the Bucks came away empty-handed in the last matchup against Phoenix.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Slim, he's in at shooting guard. The Morris brothers fill up the forward spots. Dragic is out there with Plumlee. Now Morris. After Jabari Parker missed from long range. Here's Slim. Good on the 7-footer. Slim's got the first points up on the board for Phoenix.
And there's the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate.
Mayo dishing to Parker. And it's Parker again missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop them.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Here's Mayo following the score by Phoenix. He feeds it to Henson. It's stolen by Morris. And stolen by Knight. Right side, Mayo. He dishes it to Knight. A three. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Morris passes to Morris. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The kick out to Dragic, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Celtics in Boston.
And I think, Kevin, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Here's Slim. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Slim's got 6 points. Milwaukee has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Mayo drives in. No luck. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Slim. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And it's 8 points for Slim.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And that one's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now here's Dragic. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. Randy Whitman and I spoke just briefly. Though they lost the first meeting against this team this year, Coach isn't worried about what they can do on the offensive side of things, saying, we dropped the first one, but I still think we can put up a lot of points on this team and get a win. We just need to make sure the ball is moving. Not as easy as it sounds, though, always, guys.
Okay, Doris, well, the offensive approach, a primary force in the game plan today, guys.
As it should be, Kevin. I mean, they're the type of team where if they can get their offense clicking, everything else falls into place.
Exactly. For them, more than most teams, so much depends on the effectiveness of their offense. It usually is the beginning of their best defense.
Phoenix leading by 3. Here is Slim. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Doubled by Knight. And Phoenix has possession. Down low. Boom, he chips it straight down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the score by Phoenix. That is good.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Passes to Morris. Here is Slim, covered by Parker. To the left wing. Dragic the pass to Slim. Shot from 12, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight. Bucks trail by 5. Outside Mayo. Parker sets the screen for Mayo. They set the pick. Here's Knight. Off the left rim and out.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Slim. He already has 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
All free throws good from Slim. Mayo with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Knight on the wing. Henson sets a screen for Knight. To the paint. It's stolen by Morris. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Dragic has got the ball. The shot's good from Slim.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Bucks trail by 9. Knight kicks to Mayo. Back to Knight. Wide open. And he gets the bucket. The Suns have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Here is Slim, guarded by Mayo. In the corner, it's Morris. To the middle, here's Slim, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances.
Okay, guys, we have to pick up the pace here, all right? I want to shoot early and often. That means take the first open shot, push the ball up the floor, and let's put pressure on their defense.
And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. Deadly from outside.
Well, two-guard is where we traditionally find the best shooters in the league, and he's no exception to that rule. Look at the success he's having from three-point range.
Well, Steve, he never stops working out there on the perimeter. He's always in motion, constant motion, fighting to get to the open spot on the floor. And that's one of the key things about great shooters. They work before they take their shots, and he may be the best long-range shooter in the NBA.
Here's Knight. The Suns getting the bucket. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Slim.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Parker. Some tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging 17 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate, and that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve, someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
Here's Slim. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Suns lead. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
A shot by Knight, no good.
Looks like he's lost his focus a little bit, not playing well in this quarter.
Slim, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Knight. He had a big outing in that Celtics game as well. He kicks it to Henson. Trying to find Knight and gets it to him. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Knight's got his second bucket of the night.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Here is Slim. 26 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Dragic with a wide open look. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Knight dishes to Henson. Back to Knight. Henson the pass to Knight. And Henson kicks to Knight. Mayo into the lane. Takes the three. And Brandon Knight the bucket on the assist by Mayo. Mayo's got 4 assists now tonight.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here is Slim. Dragic dishes to Morris. Here's Slim. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, they couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Walters. 8 points his last outing. And here's Marshall from the arc. And the shot is good. Marshall's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Bayless the pass to Slim. Dishes to Bayless. Here is Slim. 28 points for him. And Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Tolliver. And Ilyasova kicks to Marshall.
Well, they find themselves with a big deficit here in the first. One category that jumps out at me, second chance points. Only one bucket for them.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Here's Walters, averaging 8 points a game. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the layup.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
It's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Ilyasova. Fires the three. Mirotic grabs the miss. Phoenix leading by 12. Slim passes to Warren. From deep. Can't get it to go. The Bucks shooting just about an even 40% to start. Marshall dishes to Walters. There's the pick. Pass to Marshall. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open. That's good. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Mirotic. That's good.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Here's Marshall after the basket by Nikola Mirotic. To the middle, out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Kevin, and looking back over the last month, let's check out how Phoenix stacked up. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Goes up the baseline. That's good on the jump shot. Mirotic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tolliver kicks to Antetokounmpo. Comes up empty down low.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Here is Slim. He has 30. Here's McCormick. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Suns lead by 16.
Tune in this Wednesday night, January 6th. Goran Dragic and the Phoenix Suns take on the Minnesota Timberwolves, a conference battle in the West. You don't want to miss it.
Come on.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, everything's gone right for this club offensively. They are really putting it together.
Not too many speed bumps in the road as they built this lead.
Here's Walters. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Antetokounmpo out there with Ilyasova. Bucks have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. Slim in the last game against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and as he had the typical big game assist-wise, finding open men to come away with a healthy assist total, too. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way. And that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Dragic, the pass to Slim. Kicks to Morris. Lots of room. Again, Phoenix.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
Mayo kicks to Knight. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Knight's got 4 points in the quarter. The Suns leading. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Larry Sanders, third.
You know, it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yeah, every sentence needs a period. It's one thing to get the shot off, but you need to finish. You need to take care of business in there. Most of their chances are easy ones.
Morris with the bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And that one's good. Parker.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Slim. No good on the triple. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Knight kicks to Henson. There's the dish to Parker. Lets it go with a three. Second shot opportunity. Henson's shot is off. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy two.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Here's Slim. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Slim's got 32 points in the game. The Bucks trail. Now Knight. He's got 11. The feed to Parker. Parker left side. Now the pass to Mayo. Clock at 4. Lets it fly. And that one's on target from the wing. Parker's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped to get his team into a position they're in right now.
You know, who says the big guy doesn't like to attack the basket? I mean, could have fooled me on that one.
Yeah, nice change of pace for him to power one home.
Yeah, it's not usually his role, but he takes advantage of the situation there.
No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Goes back up. Henson's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Slim, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
1:12 left in the first half of the game. Henson dishes to Knight. That's good. Knight's got 6 here in this quarter.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Parker passes to Sanders. Plumlee with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And he gets it again. Shot good from Slim. Slim's got 36.
Boy, the fast break has really been good to him here, and they're clicking in transition.
Yeah, that's 3 of their last 5 scores coming in fast break situations, guys, so they've made the most of their opportunities.
Knight with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Henson. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Henson's got 5 points so far. Here's Dragic, averaging 13 points a contest. Here's Slim. Drains the three-pointer.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Mayo. It's Parker with the drive. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
Certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
And so we conclude the first half. Suns ahead. They lead by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Brandon, obviously a good first half for you. Was it a specific goal of yours to come out and help invigorate your teammates with your energy?
Oh, yeah, just trying to be aggressive, but at the end of the day, just trying to make sure we continue.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Obviously, we've shot the light.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second. A dominant impact in this game.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Slim in a 2-guard. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. Marcus Morris is out there with Dragic.
Beautiful finger roll to cap head drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Here is Slim, guarded by Mayo. Here's Morris, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Morris has got 10 points in the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Knight kicks to Parker. Sanders sets the screen for Parker. Screen by Sanders. Back to Knight. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Shot by Mayo is no good. Phoenix leading by 7. Morris dishes to Plumlee. Moving it up. Here's Slim. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You get a chance here to take a look at Goran Dragic's numbers. The past few weeks, he's been a major contributor. You can see where he ranks. 6th in assists, 6th in field goal percentage, and his three-point field goal accuracy has been really impressive. He's ranked in the top 15.
And, you know, looking again, Steve, at his place among the top 10 assist men, he's been providing a lot of room service dimes to his teammates, and I hope they appreciate it.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Slim. Bucks trail by 9.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks dancers.
Guys, we're soft on the defensive end, and I'm sick of it. I want bodies on bodies, okay? Hand checks, running through screens, getting in their grill. No more easy baskets. Let's go.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He wants to see renewed effort from them on the offensive glass. He talked about the second chance points that are out there if they work for them. Got the green light. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Mayo with a screen on Dragic. Parker passes to Mayo. Parker kicks to Mayo. Rebound by the Suns. Plumlee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here is Slim. He's guarded by Knight. Shots good from Slim.
He's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Bucks trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's Henson. He has 5. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Mayo with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Knight kicks to Henson. Looking to end the run. And that one hits back iron.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Slim. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Slim's got 47 points.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Now here's Henson. He's guarded close. Parker's shot is off.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Ilyasova comes in for Henson. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. You take a look at Slim, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. In fact, I would say his passing ability may be better than some of the actual point guards around this league.
And, Steve, it's almost hard to categorize him strictly as a shooting guard because he does handle so many of their passing duties. Doesn't matter what we call him, though. The guy's got game.
And both free throws good for Ilyasova.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Pass to Slim. He feeds it to Dragic. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here is Slim, covered by Parker. Slim passes to McCormick. Just 4 to shoot. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
Bucks trail by 16. And here is Knight. He's got 15. Ilyasova sets a screen for Knight. From the wing. Good. He hits the jump shot. Ilyasova's got 6.
He made that one tougher than it had to be. Didn't really need to lean in.
Plumlee, that's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. And the Suns lead by 16.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Parker double-teamed. So it's Phoenix now. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Slim passes to McCormick. Out to the wing. Here's Slim. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And they've really come out of halftime with the eye of the tiger. Plenty of fire in their eyes and tremendous focus and intensity.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Screened by Sanders. Knight with it. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Nobody near Parker. And the three off target.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Slim passes to McCormick. Here's Mirotic, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Knight with it. Now guarded by Slim. From deep, Ilyasova. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out. Boy, you can feel the confidence growing right now for this club at the offensive end.
Really an ideal time to have one of these runs after halftime, but before crunch time. They're setting themselves up for a great fourth quarter.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Suns leading by 20. Slim passes to McCormick. Here is Slim. He's guarded by Knight. And the pass to Slim. Clock at 6. Dragic with a wide open look. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Knight. Ilyasova is screen on Dragic. Knight dishes to Ilyasova. Back to Knight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here is Slim, covered by Parker. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
A different look for Milwaukee. Anthony Tolliver.
Nice shooting.
Comes in for Parker, and Walters check. Suns leading by 22. And Bayless kicks to Warren. Now Mirotic. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Slim, he's checked in for Archie Goodwin. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He told them to be looking to attack in the open floor. He doesn't want them getting slowed down in half-court sets. He wants the fast break to be a major weapon. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Slim passes to Warren. Stolen. Now, here's Marshall. 8 points for him. And Ilyasova kicks to Marshall. Dishes to Tolliver. From the low block. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Suns leading by 22. Passes it to Slim. Here is Bayless. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And here is Marshall. Tolliver for 3. The shot's good. Marshall making the play.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here is Slim. Non-stop scoring machine here. And here are the Suns now. Feeds it to Bayless. Here's Slim. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Let's take a look at T.J. Warren's numbers. How this season has been coming along for him. 5th in field goal percentage. And he's one of the elite shooters in the NBA, in the top 5 in three-point field goal percentage.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots. And you let the game come to you. You don't force shots.
First free throw is good. John Henson's checked in for Milwaukee. All free throws good from Slim. And so it's Milwaukee now. Marshall with it. He's got 8. He kicks it to Henson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Henson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Suns leading by 19 points. Over to the wing. Marshall brings the double team. And Bayless kicks to Mirotic. Slim passes to Bayless. Drops in the tray.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Marshall. 1:24 left in the 3rd. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Here's Slim. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
For Phoenix, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
The first one falls, and the Suns making a change here. Both free throws good from Slim.
Yeah, they seem to be looking for chances inside a little bit more this half.
And I love that mentality. You talked about it earlier, being the aggressor. It's the right way to play with the lead. Keep attacking. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
John Hits. That's his second free throw.
The Suns have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That free throw good from Slim. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And he makes the first but misses the second. Milwaukee has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Deep 2 from Tolliver. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And now here comes Marshall, leading the break. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the Bucks making a change here. Sanders is checked in.
In for your Bucks.
20 seconds left in the 3rd. Mayo kicks to Marshall. Beyond the arc. Count the bucket. Marshall's got 6 here in this quarter.
As soon as the double team came, he immediately looked to find the open man.
Here's Slim. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Now Mayo, 1 second left. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Suns ahead, running away with it. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Tune in this Friday night, January 8th. Goran Dragic and the Phoenix Suns go up against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. Live from AT&T Center, it's the real deal.
I got my money. I'm killing every second till it saves my soul. I'll be running.
Now here's Dragic. Up front, it's Henson and Sanders. At the 2 and the 3 are Mayo and Parker. And it's Walters in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Makes it 2 points there from Slim.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
Knight's checked in for the Bucks.
13 seconds on the shot clock. 13. Checking in for Milwaukee, Brandon Knight.
No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 61 points for Slim.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Dragic against Knight. That's good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Suns leading by 23. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. A shot's good from Slim.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Knight kicks to Parker. From deep. And he gets the bucket. Parker's got 23 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Parker comes with the help. Kicks to Dragic. And the shot is good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 16 assists. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Henson sets a screen for Knight. Screen by Sanders. Parker drives in. Knight tries again. The kick out to Mayo. Lets the three fly. The shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Knight with it. Out guarded by Slim. Top of the key jumper, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. 65 points for Slim.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Mayo into the lane. The dish to Knight. And there's the feed to Henson. Back to Knight. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Knight's got 19 points.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And Phoenix making a change here. Mirotic has checked in. Here's Slim. Goes back up. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've just continued to shoot well.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Knight with it. Now guarded by Slim. Knight dishes to Sanders. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Tough break. They've got to take care of the ball if they're going to make a comeback.
So it's both.
That's the way to move the ball. Let's go. You're in.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bayless the pass to Warren. He feeds it to Goodwin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
O'Brien, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Slim, he's checked in for Phoenix. Over to the wing. For 3, Marshall. That's good. Marshall's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're starting to give him a little too much space here in the second half. That's his third three-pointer since the break.
To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
O'Brien, the stupendous finish in traffic. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
It makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Clock at 6. Slim passes to Bayless. The rebound by the Bucks. Parker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Walters. Net falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Here is Slim. Here's Len. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
And Ilyasova kicks to Walters. Lets it go from 14. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Goodwin dishes to Len. Here's Slim. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's the pick. Here's Walters. Now the pass to O'Brien. He dishes it to Walters. Right wing. And here's Marshall from the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
I'll tell you what, when he gets it going, this is exactly what can happen. They may have to double team him.
And here is Goodwin. Pass to Slim. And he dunks it down.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
You know, it's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up, I guess.
Marshall with it. Parker, right side. Baseline jumper. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
What a night it's been for Parker so far. He has 23 points. You talk about the 3-ball for him? Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Yeah, you are right, Clark. I mean, it's been fireworks from deep. He's just so dangerous out there.
And the Bucks making a change here. Tolliver's checked in. Here is Slim. Dishes to Bayless. Feeds it to Len. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The shot's good from Slim.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Marshall with it. Now defended by Slim. The three. And there's Kendall Marshall on the assist by Tolliver. 20 points here for Kendall Marshall.
Got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
The shot's good from Slim.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Tolliver for three, and another three for Milwaukee.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Wasted no time on that one.
Tell you what, until he cools off, you got to keep going to him.
Now Marshall. He kicks it to Walters. Inside, here's Tolliver. Here's O'Brien. Len grabs the board.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Over to the wing. Here's Slim. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Bayless has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Pass to Walters. Kicks to Marshall. Here's Walters. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Phoenix.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
Well, they've had this team's number all season. 2 wins in 2 meetings. Doesn't seem to matter what building they play in.
Yeah, I thought the result might be different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. I mean, now they'll have to wait until next year for a shot at revenge.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Slim. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand. Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Bayless the pass to Slim. Out to the right wing. Rebound by Parker.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Walters kicks to Tolliver. And there's the feed to Walters. Off target from outside. Here's Slim. No good. So it's the Suns winning easily here. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Goran, certainly a nice win tonight. Tell us what was working for you guys.
We are as a